Hello, everyone, and welcome to the warm-up session of the upcoming Nordic Game Talents online recruitment event. My name is Oleg Pali. I'm one of the organizers of the event, and in this warm-up session, I want to walk you through on what we have prepared for you. And on the 13th of October, you're going to receive the invitation to join Pi platform, where the event is going to take place. And if you haven't received it, please check your other or junk folder. Sometimes it may end up there. And if it's not there, please reach out to us. In terms of agenda for this warm-up session, I want to give you the preview of the Pine platform and how the event is organized and run. Agenda of the event, let's look together at the schedule. Live sessions at the studios and partners area. Creating attendee card and how to get most out of the event, networking, booking one-on-one interviews, career wall, where you apply for multiple open jobs. I sent the invitation to Pine on the 13th of October, and we'll look at the important dates. So let's look at what this event is about. During the event, 27th to 29th of October, all the presentations will be taking place at the main stage. So I'll just give you an overview. Right now, you can see only the promo video of the event there. But during the event itself, all the presentations will be taking place here. So you can join, you can chat messages or ask questions from the speakers during their presentations. In terms of the agenda, what we have lined up for you, on the 27th of October, we will start with a very brief overview of the Nordic game industry, and then we are going to give the floor to the participation studios. Each studio will have only 15 minutes to present, so it's going to be a very brief presentations. So we are going to ask probably one question, maybe two, from the studios at the main stage. But if you have more questions, and I'm sure that you do, after the studio presentations are done, we will have a networking session. We call this live session at the stands, and that means that you can go to the company stands and you can interact. The representatives of the studios will be there. For instance, Tactile Games, if you visit their virtual stand, right now it's the video, you can get to know the company, but during the networking session, they will appear here. So the members of the team will be here at the stand to network with you. And I give you an idea, this is Red Hill Games during our previous event, and this is their team. That this is a live session at their studio stand where they organized like a fireside chat and then answered all of the questions from the participants. I go back to the schedule. So studio presentations, networking session at the studio stands, fireside chat at Red Hill, or you can join the other studios. After the networking is completed, we have a very interesting talk coming from Antti, lead game designer at Wonderworld. It's a game that the Wondershop studio has been developing, which combines both the physical and the digital worlds. I think it will be super interesting, especially for the game designers, but not only for the game designers. By the way, you can bookmark. You can look at the sessions. You can bookmark the sessions which you would for which you would like to get notifications that they are starting, so that you don't miss them out. After that, since we have the Nordic event, we have hiring studios from Finland, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, and Estonia. We thought that it would be very good to give an opportunity to the city representatives to tell what the cities have to offer to, especially to the international talents that decide to come over to work to the city. So it will be also very dynamic and very brief. CD presentations, and one session that I would like to recommend everyone to join is Renee Giddens from IGDA. She will do a presentation that will be actually relevant both to the studios and the new talents that are joining the studios, because it will be about how you get to identify the positive work culture and whether you as a team member is going to fit into it. Have a look at it. On October 28th, we are going to go deeper into each country and look into Finnish, Swedish, Danish, Norwegian, and Estonian games industry and what's up there. We will talk about how to have the first successful interview. I think it's going to be very interesting. And we will have a few panel discussions. Actually, if you click the sessions, you can see who are the speakers. You can read more about the speakers. They will be also available there at the event. You can also reach out to them. Basically, yeah, so there's a lot of content also lined up for the second day, which actually, in my opinion, will be relevant both to the seniors as well as to the juniors that just want to join the industry. For instance, we will be talking about the smooth relocation of international talents to the Nordic with the HRs and recruiters of the studio, and we have something extremely interesting happening for the creative people talents joining the event, because we're going to gather the creative and art directors from the leading studios from the Nordics and talk about what makes a good portfolio, and we will do a few portfolio reviews. I marked it for myself because I really don't want to miss that out. We will talk about the education in games, game development world championship, and a very interesting talk from game makers of Finland about your rights as employee in the Finnish games industry. If you are employed in the Finnish games industry, or you are planning to be employed, or you're just interested, I think this will be extremely important, especially from a labor law perspective. So this is what comes to the event. In the lobby of the event, you get to see the speakers, the companies, read more about the event. And of course, this is probably the most interesting part for you. We're still waiting the last studio to get branded, but basically the studio area covers the interactive stands of the participating companies. Please go check them out. I think it has this beautiful gameplay, or the videos. You can read more about the companies, the team members who will be there, who you get to meet during the entire networking part. So have a look. I think all of these stands look extremely beautiful. There's a career wall, and I think today we are probably already at 120 open jobs. So I feel that there's enough opportunities for all of you. So please go check it out. And one tip I want to give you is that probably scrolling this huge list is going to be difficult. You can go and narrow your search by the filters. So now I'm looking at all the jobs where the C# is required. Go check it out. Basically, with the filters, you can go deeper and see the open positions, and definitely apply to those. There's going to be an event chat. The main chat room opens also on the 13th of October. So if you want to chat, and we will also create a room for any technical problems if you encounter anything during the time. I think one very important menu is the FAQ. We have had some technical questions last time from the attendees of the event, especially to the time zone, where do I meet my potential employees. So basically, we gathered the most frequently asked questions that were asked from us before, and you can see how to schedule, conduct meetings, where and why I create my attendee card, the important dates, where I can find my job vacancy. So we collected all of that here. And one of the most frequently asked questions is the time zones. So I want to draw your attention now here that when you join the event, you're going to see your local time and the event time. We're in Helsinki, so we set it up to run on Helsinki or Eastern European time. But basically, when you join the event, you'll get to see. So basically, if you want to see it in your local time, so the agenda of the event will be in your local time. And if you select the event time, it will be shown in Helsinki time. So play around with that. And yeah, but basically FAQ session is there. Now, how to get most out of it? Each attendee, and we're all attendees, including myself, of this event, you have to stand out to get maybe an opportunity for one-on-one interviews or just the networking part. This is my attendee card. So for instance, I created the attendee card to be able to tell a little bit about myself, who I am, what I do, and what I'm looking for during that event. I think I would really recommend each one of you to join the event and take time and create your attendee card. If you see, it's very simple. When you join the attendee card area, there's going to be, since I already have the card, it shows me my card. But for you, it's going to be the plus sign, which is like add the card. It covers my event goals. You can upload the images, videos, links. Please link it to your portfolios, GitHub, LinkedIn. Upload the images or the videos. This is my own attendee cards, and we're all attendees in here. And when you get whenever you get to network with the representatives of the companies, this is going to be the very first thing that they're going to look at is your attendee card. So please take a moment to create it. My profile, it covers your short bio. I put there my website and basically the social profiles, the picture. So please also take time to create that one. And in the event settings, if you open your event settings, you can like go to the notifications. You can change your job title. And this is the event card. So you can also basically find it in the event settings part. Yeah, your messages will stay here. So whenever you chat to someone, since we all are attendees of this event, let me maybe find myself. This will be also, of course, all the people and all the representatives joining. So if you, yeah, it's my own card. So let me just go and check. I want to show you how you actually start the networking part. This is my colleague. We work together. So basically, if you find the representative of the studio here, you can send them messages. Sorry, that's a test. Or you can request the meetings. When you request the meetings, there will be the calendar of the attendee and the time slots. These time slots are there during these 3 days of the event, so you can pick a time and request that meeting. But I would strongly recommend that if you're requesting a meeting from somebody, including myself or my colleagues or any representatives of the studios, I will definitely look at your attendee card before I accept any meetings. That's why I would say that before you start that networking session, please advertise yourself, if I can say so, in your best way. Take time, create that event card, work on your profile so that it's really clear who you are, what your interest in here is, and things like that. One thing I wanted to mention is that when you apply to the event, the registration, the application form, you specify the category, specialities, and skills. Those things will be reflected in your attendee profile. So we will carry that information here, but if you feel that you want to change it, there's something you can still do it here on the event. We do it in order to let me put it this way. Let me just look at the when you look at the attendees of the event, of course, you can search them like that. So you can see them at the studio stands, right? So if you visit the studio stands, you will be also able to see the representatives of the companies. But since we're all attendees, there's going to be the list. I actually prefer the table view. So this is my own test profile. So basically, when I said that the information that you provided, it will be carried to your attendees here. You can see some of the attendees, how they created. I am manager, I can offer what I'm looking for. So basically, if you have that, look at the table view and you want to find the companies that are looking for the analyst, so you will immediately spot. You can narrow down your search that way, so you can see that okay, Bear is a recruiter from Seriously Digital Entertainment, and she's looking for analyst, artist, and QA. So this gives you a good chance to already start talking to Bea via messages, or directly requesting the meetings. But since there's gonna be over 1,000 attendees, sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I would strongly suggest first create your attendee profile, create your attendee card, reflect there everything what you're looking for, and basically then use the attendees and the filter to narrow down your search. Somebody's looking for the art director. So you see there's a couple of people looking for the art director. Somebody's looking for the backend. So Tuli is looking for the backend. You can also reach out to her. Unity developers, backend developers, backend. So there's also a good chance to get to talk to Tuli. Yeah, so this covers the attendee part. Yeah, but basically, I think event chat, Nordic cities, have a look. There's much more that we're bringing here to the menu. You'll get to see it. And now I go back to the agenda. So Basset's invitation to Pine comes on the 13th of October. If you're joining later, you will receive it like automatically when your application is reviewed and approved. And yeah, basically the important dates are networking starting 13th of October. You'll be able to see full event, see the studios, start the interaction. Pine platform will remain open up until 12th of November. So basically 13th of October, we start the networking. And in 2 weeks, so it's 2 weeks to work on your personal attendee card. It's more like your brand. 2 weeks to network. 3 days is the event. This is the time where you can book one-on-one interviews, follow the talks, and 2 weeks after the platform will be open. So if you want to network with any of the attendees or other talents, you can still do it, or the companies. And yeah, basically on our YouTube channel, you can have a look at our previous events. There are quite a few recordings from the events before, if you want to see those now. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us at talents at gamesfactorytalents.com. And also, if you received the invitation confirmation from us that you passed the screening and you're invited to join the event, but you have not received the invitation to Pine, and all your folders are there, please reach out to us again. Well, basically, with this being said, see you at the event starting from 13th October. Thank you very much, and see you soon.